Mastering data protection impact. Data protection's ultimate goal: flawless operations or perpetual risk. When establishing a data protection strategy that ensures operational excellence, what are its goals and objectives, and how do they align with its overall mission to maintain the highest standards of data protection and operational efficiency? Operational excellence in data protection is a crucial aspect of any organization's strategy to maintain the highest standards of data protection and operational efficiency. The primary goal of a data protection strategy is to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of sensitive data, while also ensuring compliance with relevant regulations and standards. The objectives of a data protection strategy focused on operational excellence are multifaceted and can be broken down into several key areas. Firstly, the strategy should aim to identify and mitigate data protection risks across the organization. This involves conducting regular data protection impact assessments (DPIAs) to identify potential risks and vulnerabilities, and implementing controls and countermeasures to mitigate them. Secondly, the strategy should focus on implementing robust data protection policies and procedures that are aligned with industry best practices and regulatory requirements. This includes developing policies for data handling, storage, and disposal, as well as procedures for responding to data breaches and other incidents. Thirdly, the strategy should prioritize employee awareness and training, to ensure that all employees understand their roles and responsibilities in maintaining data protection standards. This includes providing regular training and awareness programs, as well as implementing a culture of accountability and responsibility. Fourthly, the strategy should focus on implementing technical controls and safeguards to protect sensitive data. This includes implementing encryption, access controls, and other technical measures to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data. Fifthly, the strategy should prioritize vendor management and third-party risk management, to ensure that third-party service providers and vendors are held to the same high standards of data protection as the organization itself. Lastly, the strategy should focus on continuous monitoring and improvement, to ensure that data protection controls and processes are continuously reviewed and updated to reflect changing threats, risks, and regulatory requirements. To align with the overall mission of maintaining the highest standards of data protection and operational efficiency, the data protection strategy should be integrated into the organization's overall operational framework. This involves: firstly, establishing clear roles and responsibilities for data protection across the organization, including the designation of a data protection officer, DPO, or other responsible individual. Secondly, integrating data protection into the organization's risk management framework, to ensure that data protection risks are identified and mitigated alongside other business risks. Thirdly, aligning data protection with business objectives, to ensure that data protection is seen as an enabler of business growth and innovation, rather than a barrier. Fourthly, establishing a culture of accountability and responsibility, where all employees understand their roles and responsibilities in maintaining data protection standards. Lastly, continuously monitoring and reviewing data protection performance, to ensure that the organization is meeting its data protection goals and objectives. In terms of operational efficiency, the data protection strategy should focus on streamlining data protection processes and reducing unnecessary complexity. This involves: firstly, implementing automated data protection tools and workflows, to reduce manual processing and minimize the risk of human error. Secondly, streamlining data protection governance and oversight, to reduce bureaucracy and enable faster decision-making. Thirdly, implementing efficient incident response processes, to quickly respond to data breaches and other incidents. Lastly, continuously reviewing and refining data protection processes, to ensure they are aligned with business needs and requirements. Overall, the goals and objectives of a data protection strategy focused on operational excellence are to maintain the highest standards of data protection, while also ensuring operational efficiency and business growth. By integrating data protection into the organization's overall operational framework, and prioritizing employee awareness, technical controls, vendor management, and continuous improvement, Organizations can ensure they are meeting their data protection obligations while also driving business success.